Okay, my name is Abuchi Modilim, the internet god. The characters are Ezugo, the custodian of each shrine, Izunna, the only child of Ezugo who returned from America. Then we have drummers, chorus, and the dancers. Evening. The stage opens in Ezugo's compound. The full moon awash the compound. Ezugo is sitting on a wooden stool, bare-chested, in an old wrapper, the fold dropping between his legs. He is looking at Izunna, who is in shorts, jacket and boots, and sitting on a rubber chair. His arms resting on the sides of the chair. He's wearing a camera around his neck. Ezugo, I'm thankful to the gods for leading you home safely across mighty seas. A safe arrival is the prayer for every journey. I know you were not planning to return again. Izunna, you know that's not true. I was planning to return at the right time. Do you know how much I paid for my returning ticket? Ezugo, you returned for a better cause. I sent you to America to go and study and not to settle there after studies like a wanderer. My time on earth is not long anymore. I will be joining my ancestors soon. It's your time now to take over. Izunna, take over the family house or what? Ezugo, take over the shrine, Izunna. Have you forgotten you are the head custodian? Was this not our plan that you must return after studies to take over? Izunna, it was, Papa, but that was before I saw America. Papa, no one who sees America will ever return to their old ways. Papa, the plan should be for you to visit America and not me taking over some fetishes. America is blessed. America is Ezugo. Shut that pitch to come out. Who are you to call the gods of my father as fetishes? The fetishes provided money for your studies in America and protected you in America. The fetishes made you what you are today. You must have it. It is a must. It is only a foolish son that spits his mother's food because of the aroma of the food from the mother's old wife's kitchen. Or wait, have you joined the church? Izunna, Papa, don't bring the church into this. Since I'm the next custodian of E, hope I'm allowed to take him with me to America because that's the only way I can serve him. Ezugo, you are joking, right? You want to take the gods of my ancestors with you to America? E to America. Izunna, I am not joking, Papa. E will be global if I take him to America. The whole world will hear of him. Think about it. Ezugo, I would bet that you left your senses in America. So, you want to carry E with you to America and sell him there, right? Like our brothers did years back. But, how did they end? Go and ask. Anyone who wakes the sleeping bee in search of honey will spend the rest of their life wandering in the bush. Izunna, no one is going to wander in the bush. Why will I sell E? I cannot do it. Papa, is E on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter? Ezugo, what are those? They are social media. If I open accounts for E on those, he will go international. People all over the world will begin to follow him and come for help and pay in dollar. Ezugo, is this not like, what do you call it again? Izunna, internet. Ezugo, Shimo. So you want to make the gods of my fathers internet god? Izunna, yes, the internet god. You know, I will be a custodian with swag. Okay, the play is about Izunna, a young man who returns from America and suggests Western ideas for the worship of E, the gods of his ancestors. This is to say, he thinks his culture should be sophisticated since we are in modern time. He thinks his culture should go global and align with the activities of the modern day people. So this is what the play is about. Okay, I had wanted to write a play. I had wanted to write a play and submit to a journal. And this was how the idea of this story came to my head. And I know that I needed to write it. Like, some time ago, I was alone and I wanted to write something. I wanted to write a play. I wanted to write, I don't even know. But then I just knew I had to write something, and that was how I conceived the idea. That was how this story came to my head, and I had to write it. I had to finish the story. Yeah, I never waited for inspiration. I never go around looking for idea, or I wanted to write, and the idea came to my head, and I wrote the play. That's it. Okay, it is simple. The process of writing dialogues, I allow the characters to express themselves. You get what I mean? I allow the characters to be themselves. I allow them to talk. I don't force dialogues into their mouth. Like this character, let's say a character wants to say that this is black, and you would end up disapproving it. Oh no, that this is supposed to be white. Why would he say it's black? No, I don't do that. I allow them to live their life. I allow them to, express themselves and talk. I'm just there to convey what they tell me. I don't force anything into their mouth, and that's how I write my dialogues, and that's how to write, the process of writing, my process of writing the dialogues. A tip on how to write an engaging play. The only tip I know is that you must know the characters you have created. Your characters have to be believable. If you fail to create believable characters, the play will fail automatically. So, you create a character, and you must know that, okay, this character is a scholar, this character is a farmer, this character, is a businessman. You must be able to know who they are. If you cannot understand your characters, their background, who they are, what they want, yes, this is important. If you don't know what they want, then you cannot write an engaging play. You must know what your characters want, because your characters, they are the wheel of the play. If you fail creating believable characters, then the play you are writing automatically fails. That's just it. Okay, the playwright I feel is exemplary is Woloshenka. Woloshenka, you know Woloshenka? Okay. Professor Woloshenka, he's the first African to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Yeah. So this is the best way to describe him now. So Woloshenka is... Come again with your question. Sorry. Come again with the question. Okay. His character... Okay, when you read his plays, he has his ways with words, and his characters, you just have to believe them. His characters are real. His characters are believable. He does his plays. When you read them, you can relate with the characters. Yes, that, oh, I have encountered someone like this. I know a story like this. He does not force words into the mouth of his characters. Like, his characters are real. He knows, he understands and knows the art of playwriting, and then how he infuses our African, how he infuses his Yoruba culture and tradition in his plays. It's everything. It is everything. When you read The Internet God, and then there is this part, these villagers, they enter and dance, and then Ezugo tells the son, can they dance like this? Can they do like this? When you read Wole Soyinka plays, you would come face to face with his Yoruba culture, his Yoruba tradition, the ritual. You would understand, he does not just write a play. He creates something. I don't know how to clarify this, but Wole Soyinka is just a god in playwriting. He writes well. His characters are real. His writing is everything. Yes. I want to give a shout out to Samjoko for granting my play, The Internet God, a home. Yes. And then to my family, they have been supportive, they have been very supportive. Yeah. And to my family and my few friends.